Listen up, guys. I said listen up. Get your fingers out of y'all's ears now. This is BR549, man. And I'm going to take and expound on the rules. Been wanting to do this video for the last few days and just hadn't been feeling too good, but I'm feeling a little better today, so I'm going to do it. Okay, do it to it like it ain't nothing to it. I want to bring the rules together for you on correlation, okay? Because this is like so simple. It's like you think about falling off a log, man. This is way more simpler than that. I don't even know how I could get any more simpler. But we're going to look up the definition of correlation, okay? This is something else, man. Look, a mutual relationship or connection between two or more things. It's a relationship, a connection. They love each other. They kiss each other. They love it because it's correlation. When you got correlation, you can do a lot of things, okay? And we're going to focus on the first thing, the number one thing right here to bring all these rules together right here, okay? Bring rule number 1 together, bring rule number 2 together, bring rule number 3 together, bring rule number 4 together, bring the bonus up, and rule number 5. We're going to bring them all together, okay? I'm going to read the rule number 5, okay? The very first thing you look for when you come into the class is this. First thing you need to see is if the 15 candles are above or below the orange row, okay? And if they're correlating with the 1 and 4, if they have a relationship, if they're going to get married, if they're going to take and have a date, okay? Do what the first rule states on correlation. Make sure they correlate. This will let you know if they're going to stay above it or below the orange row. That's the truth. It's every single day of the week now. This is not something that's once in a while. This is every day. Okay? We're going to look at the first chart. Okay? Look at, there it is. MT has this up, and I really am thankful he has this up every single day. Okay? Every day. And we're going to read it because this is how you do it. Every day. Okay? Trade 1 and 4 in the direction of the living arrow on living candles. If there is no 1 and 4, then you look for trending pairs and bounces off the orange road and BB bands in the direction of a trend. If there is no good trend, then you look for 5 and 15-minute correlation. I really think rule number 2 he's got and rule number 3 is kind of together, okay? And I'm fixing to show you something, okay? When I first come into the class, this is what first thing I look for, but I've already looked at the long-term charts with it, okay? I look to see if the candles are below, below, okay? They're below, they're below, they're below, they're below, and they're below, and they're below, and they're below. Okay, these right here are below, but they're ranging, okay? See how they're ranging right there? They're ranging in between. In between, they're above, they're above, they're above, okay? Where do you think that thing's going to go eventually, okay? All right, they're below, and they're below, and they're below, and they're below, and they're below, okay? Now, how I view this is like this, okay? These were big moves right here and stuff. Until I see a 1 and a 4 correlation, it ain't going to go back up, okay? Not until I see that, okay? I got to see the 1 hour and the 4 hour correlate first before I know that's going to go back up, okay? This right here has to have a 1 and a 4 down live candle for me to know it's going to go back down, okay? This right here will have to have a 1 and a 4 to go back up, okay? Once you get a 1 and a 4 correlating together, okay, this is what happens, okay? See, right now, it's correlating down, okay? Correlating down, okay? It goes down, so you can take that trade. Every time it goes up there, take it down until you see this, okay? All right, busted the long-term BB bands again. Okay, what happens when they bust long-term BB bands? They go back and retrace. Now, if we get a 1 and a 4, that sucker's going to go up. But right now, it ain't. But right now, you don't mess with it. Look how it's ranged in the last 15, 20 minutes. Up. Okay? I want a 1 and a 4 to let me know what the heck is going to happen to it. Okay? Now, look at this. Okay, let's go back in time. You got a 1 hour up right there, and you got a 4 hour up. It's hitting the orange road right there. If it goes above this orange road right here with the 1 and 4 correlation, it does have it on the EU too, but the EU had a problem. Okay, I'm going to tell you in a minute what it was. Okay, it goes above that orange road. Once it goes above this orange road, for the rest of the class, it stays there. Once it goes below the orange road for the rest of the class, it stays there until happy hour comes, and then usually they go back and stuff, okay? But I'd say it out of 10 times. Most time they don't, okay? The EU, let's look at the EU. Everything was below, 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 okay? Now, we had a 1 and a 4 come with it and everything, okay? Let's get it back to where, it kept going. It went up, okay? You had the 1 hour right there. The 4 hour was a weak arrow up, okay? And I'm going to show you why, okay? When it hit this right here and it hit that right there, this right here didn't have enough strength to bring it up, okay? So then you can take and sell it when it comes up here, all right? Because you got the strong arrows down right here, okay? And then it goes right back down. You see how the GU pushed that orange road up? It pushed the orange road up. This one did not. It pierced it and it wanted to come right back down. So then you know that this right here is not going to work. But you don't sell it down at the bottom. You sell it up here at the top. Okay? Wait for it to come back and then you sell it. Okay? That's how it works. Right up here and then you can sell it again. Okay? Once they go above this orange road, though, with a 1 and a 4 that are correlating with the 15 and 30-minute signals, they stay above that orange road. Okay? When they don't correlate, they stay below that orange road. It's like right here on the GC. Let's look at that, okay? It was so far down. It was such a delicious trade down. It was so delicious, okay? See, every single time it came up here, you could sell it. Every time. Okay, until it hit something. Hit the 4 hour, it came close to that, and when it hits something right there, okay, it's going to do something. Okay, they always do every day. Okay, watch what happens. Okay, it's pulling back. You got a wick. That 1 hour disappeared, so it's telling me something that it's going to retrace back up because it's busted all the roads. Okay, then you get a 1 hour up. Okay, that 1 hour is delicious. It's going above the orange road. So if it gets a 4 hour up, it's going to go above it and stay there. Okay, look what happens. We get a 4 hour. Where's it at? Come here, baby. There it is, 4 hour. Now, see, it's above the orange road. It's been above the orange road now for 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes. Okay, each candle that goes above it right there, just like the GU, is going to stay above it now. That's literally the truth. Okay. Now, will it go back below the orange? Yeah, absolutely, later, okay? But right now, it's going to stay above it, okay? Every single time it comes down, you can buy it because you got a 1 and a 4 hour correlation. Now, here's the thing. When they hit these orange roads right there, okay? Look, I'm going to show you something. When they hit them orange roads right there, watch. It's going to pull back. See the pullback? Now, watch how bad it does, okay? Here in just a second. Well, that was the only pullback that we had on that one. But usually when they hit these right here, they pull back. This is where your entry price is right there. See right there? The BB bands keep going up. You go with the traces of the BB bands, okay, along with this, because it's correlating. Same way with GU, it's correlating. So every time it comes down here, you can buy it. Every time, because it's as soon as it goes down to the orange road on 15, if you watch it right there, it goes back up. Because now you got the 1 in 4 correlation. When that 1 in 4 correlates, man, it's over. Now, if you got it where you don't have a 1 in 4 correlating, like the UC right here, what you do is you take and look at these two. When they bounce off the BB bands and orange roads right there, you can take it up and down until you get a 1 hour going down, correlating with this 4 hour. It don't. It's got blues. Those blues need help because, see, it's above the orange road, above the orange road, above the orange road. It's right in between the orange road, but most of the candles are above. This right here is right in between. If we get a 1 hour up, which we did later, that sucker went busted. It busted up like 40 pips. Went up like 40 pips. Okay? That's how they work. They don't, the whole session, it did not go below this orange road. So you can buy it and sell it, buy it and sell it, buy it and sell it. Every time it goes up, you can sell it. And when it goes down, you can buy it. When that 1 hour pops up, you can open your TP up because it's going to bust this road because it's above it. Okay, this is literally how simple it is, guys, every day. Now, when this there's the pullback on the orange road. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Right there. See that pullback? It hits the orange road, it'll pull back. Okay? All right? But then as soon as it gets down, because you still got the correlation, as soon as it goes down to the 5-minute BB band, buy it. As soon as it turns green, buy it. Good. That's a lot of nice pips right there, baby. A nice pips right there. See it? But now it's hit the 15. There's your resistance right there. Okay, but we're fixing to get a 15 up. Boom. See that? Every time, because it's correlating. If this had not been correlating, it would probably go back below the orange road. But once they go above the orange road with the 1 in 4 correlation, 1 in 4, see this didn't have it? It kept going below it. Every time it comes up right here, sell it. Every time it comes up there, sell it. Every time it's right here, because it's above now, every time it came down, you could buy it. Until you get a 1 hour and a 4 hour correlating against it. Then it goes back down below the orange road. And this is every single day, guys. It's every single day. Number 3 rule is you don't sell it down here at the bottom and you don't buy it up here at the top. Like this is going up, you wait for it to come back down to the orange road into the BB band and then you buy it. That's how you do it. You wait for that thing to turn back green and you buy it. There's a lot of pips in that. It's easy wins right here. As soon as it goes above it, it's there. But you got to have the 1 and 4 correlating. Correlating. When they ain't correlating, this is what they do. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down. That's what they do until you get that 1 hour, which you did later, and it went skyrocketing. It went up by 40 pips. That's how they work every day. Let's look at another chart. Okay? Let's look at another chart. All right. We got above, 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 below, below, below. All right. Now we got a 1 hour down. Okay? 1 hour down. They're above the orange roads though, okay? And you got a yellow red on the 4 hour, okay? Now, let's think about what that sucker's going to do for a second, okay? Let's think, all right? When they go above the orange road, it takes something like this for it to go back down. If it bounces off of that, we get a strong signal up right here, it's going to go back up and stay above the orange road. Let's see. See? Bounce right off. See, got a signal. It means it's going up. It's going to stay above the orange road now. Okay, until we get strong signals against it. Okay, it hit this right here, and it doesn't want to go above the orange road now. It wants to stay down. So what you could have done was, as soon as it bounced off of that, you could have bought it down here and went up, and then had signal down because it's still a downtrend. Okay, you got to remember that all the roads are below. All the candles are below the orange road on all time frames except for the 1, the 30, and the 15. Okay. Now, if it bounces off of this right up here, it's going back down. I would love to have a 4 hour down for correlation. Now, I would have taken that down because that's when you look at the 15 and the 5 correlation. Okay. When it has the 15 and 5, because this right here is 1 down, 1 up, then you look at the 15 and 5. Okay. But when it goes below this orange road, it takes strong signals to get it back up. That's just the way it is. Once they go below, they stay below until you get strong signals on the 1 an hour. Like on the EU right there, got a 1 and a 4 down. Where do you think it's going? It's going down. It's going to bust them, and it's going to stay below this orange road. You get strong signals up right here, this sucker's going to go up above the orange road, but you don't have a 4 hour correlating with it. Don't have a 4 hour correlating with it. So we're going to see if it's going to continue down. See, every day. This is every day, guys. It's every day. See, every day. Look at that. Ain't that something? Look at that. Only with 1 and 4 correlation signals, man, will it happen. Now, what's happening is right here. All right, we don't have an active 4 hour. Okay, but if you look at these right here, they're ranging up and down. Nothing's busted it. The new low is not down here. It's right there. See that low? That's where it hit at. So then you can take and have. This is your 5 and 15. You can take and do this right here. Go right off that. But you got to look at that. Okay? Didn't have a real strong signal down. Did not have a 4 hour down correlating. So this last 4 hour yellow red is going to kick in. The last 4 hour yellow red is going to kick in. If you look at the candles, they've been ranging for the last 3 hours. Okay? That's when you know this signal right here is going to kick in. That's when you know. They will kick in. This never made it above the orange road. This, once it came down, it's going to continue down. That's just the way it is. And that's until you get a 1 and a 4. Then it'll push above it. There's so many days where the candles never go above the orange road or below the orange road on any pair because you don't have the 1 and 4 correlation. See, it's that 1 and 4 correlation that lets you know this right here is going to happen. See it? See, do you see? Every single time. I've even seen yellow reds up on the 15, man, and then as soon as it hits orange road, it comes right back down. Those yellow reds didn't perform on the next candle. See? But once it goes above this orange road, like right here, and you got this with it, that with it, and it's already busted the BB bands, this is your retracement. Once they bust these BB bands on long term, you're going to see these signals come up. Okay? And when they correlate, this right here is ranging. You do the 5 and 15, but when they correlate, you can take them up every time. Right down here. See, as soon as they hit the orange road, Boom. It's correlating. That's why I take them, because they're correlating. If they weren't correlating, I wouldn't take it. See, that's how I know. Okay? And this is every single day. This is not just once in a while. Okay? Let's look at another chart. Okay? Now, I have not gone back and previewed any of these charts. Okay? I haven't done it. This is your golden ticket. I love that golden ticket thing, man. Oh, it's delicious. Delicious. Oh, delicious. All right. Let's look at it. Okay? You got a 1 hour down. You got a blue right there. Blue right there. You ain't got nothing, but it's busted the BB bands. Busted all the BB bands. Came down here. Busted those. Busted those. Busted those. Came down here. It busted the 4 hour. Okay, it's going up to the orange road. Actually hit the BB band on the 8 hour, and it's hit the orange road on the daily. Okay, so this thing with correlation probably go down. Okay, and once they go below that orange road, it's going to stay there unless we get strong signals up. Well, here's something, man, that I need to talk about right here. It didn't go below the 4 hour orange road. Okay. We need a correlation with that. So this right here now is going to be ranging up and down right here because of that. Okay? You got a correlation, 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 correlation. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to go above the orange road. The EU went above the orange road because you had correlation. The only time it comes back down is when you got correlation on the 1 and 4. Correlation on the 1 and 4 is always, what happened there? Is always something. See, look at that UC. See, it went up right there. It bounced off of that. We got a 4 hour down. What do you think that sucker did? See, look, I wish something had happened right there to let you see that. See, it busted this right here, so you could ride it all the way down there. It actually busted this, but that's your exit point. Okay, right there. That's your exit point. Right there. See, that's your exit point. When they do this right here, this is every single day. You look at them. See this right here? Okay, it hit the orange road, came right back down. It's not an active candle. You got an active live 4 hour. If it correlates, it's going to go up. It's got to correlate though. Okay? See, it's not correlating. So boom, it went right back down. Hit this right here, it went right back down. So you take it every time it comes up here. Take it every time it comes up here. Down, down. Now here's your low right there. Don't buy it, sell it at the low. Buy it at the high. Buy it at the low and sell it at the high every single time. Because I'm telling you, this is every single day, guys. Once they correlate, everything below, everything below, everything below. Now, the 1 hour did work. It went up, and then it came to the orange road and came right back down. Now, it's hitting the low right there. That's your new low. It ain't right there. It is right here. Your low right there. Okay, that's not the low. Here's your low. It used to be. It came up. That was your low right there. Kevin the Sniper got out of a trade because of that one time, and it never went past that right there again during the whole session. It stayed below the orange road, though, but it did not bust it again during the entire session because that's your low. It's really amazing how this works. Okay? Now, what happened right here on the UC? Okay? Since they're below, they're below, they're below, and they're below. It's going to go up and hit this 1 hour. That 1 hour did its job. It came up. Now it's going to go right back down. See that? See? That lets you know. This is what I call beforehand knowledge. When they correlate, they got to correlate. When they go below an orange road, it takes a 1 and a 4 to let you know they're going to go back above the orange road. Once they go back above the orange road, they stay there. Once they go below an orange road, they stay there unless you got 1 and 4 correlating signals. That's every day. It literally is. You got a 1 hour correlating with a 15 and 5. I would have taken that trade up, but I would not have taken it up just to right there, and then I'd got out. It'd been a 5-pip move for me until I see a 4 hour come up. That lets me know that sucker's going all the way up. See, look at this. Look how many candles went above that. Every time it came up, sell it. Every time it came up, sell it. Every time, because you don't have correlation. The correlation, man, is something else. It really is something else. See, if I get a 4 hour up, I do an open TP on that mug. But you can't because you ain't got the correlation. You don't have it. See? So you can't. Now, would I have taken these trades? Probably would have. But it was because of this. Now, if this right here keeps going, and I think it did actually after the class, I think it went up to the orange road and came right back down. I think that's what happened. Not really sure. But it's with that correlation, see. It's with that correlation. This is ranging out. Look at how. Look, see, that's how you know it's ranging out. It's right there, right there, right there. You didn't have no correlation. See, no active 4-hour. It takes an active one. It does. This is active. See, 4-hour correlation. See that? Where do you think it's going? It's going up. It's all about the correlation, my friends. It's all about the correlation. Correlation. It wraps everything together. You don't buy it up here at the top. You buy it down here at the bottom because it's above the orange road. Above it, above it, above it, above it, and it's hitting it, okay? Hitting it. Now, if we had a daily up with that, oh my goodness, it's over. It's all over but the crying. Now, we could get a 1-hour down right here. If we get a 1-hour down with this 4-hour, that mug's going down. But remember, it's above the orange road. Above the orange road, above the orange road, above the orange road. Watch what happens to this sucker, okay? I don't know what's going to happen, okay? Watch what happens. Above the orange road, it hits the orange road in 4-hour. It does have 4-hour down, but it's not correlating, okay? Boom! What happens? See? Boom. And this is every day. Once they go above that orange road, it takes a 1 and a 4 correlating signal to get them to go back below it. That's the truth. Unless they're ranging. Then ranging's different. I showed you what ranging is, okay? This right here, see? Below, 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 below. What do you think's going to happen? Hit the orange road, come down. Hit the orange road, come down. Hit the orange road. Because you got a 1-hour active previous 4-hour and a daily down. Now it's busted the BB band on the daily. So what do you think's going to happen? This is when you see these signals right here. That's when you see them. When they bust these long-term bands. It's really is that simple, guys. I mean, it is that simple. Just look at it. I love this right here. 1 in 4s, baby. 1 in 4s. Look, you get this down together, all these rules, and you practice them, okay? You practice these rules, okay? You'll make money right out the gate. Anybody that's new in this class will make money right out of the gate because it's perfect. It's there. It's all there for you right now. For the taking. This is every day of the week too. This ain't just every now and then. It's every day. All you got to do is look at charts like that because the 1 in 4s determine it. When they correlate, they got to correlate. They got to love each other. They got to kiss each other. They got to hug each other. They got to know, yes. Because see, everything was above, correlating, correlating, correlating. You got that? No opposing signals down. See, that 4-hour wasn't opposing signal, but it hit that, and you had these right here. All this right here telling you is going above. Once they go above, man, it takes a 1 and a 4 both to get it back down below, unless it's ranging. The only way this right here on the UC is going to go above it, you got to have a 1 and 4 correlating for it to go back above it. So once it hits this, go down. Every time. This is every day, guys. See, it's above the orange road, above the orange road, above the orange road, above the orange road, in between the orange road. So that means it's ranging until we get strong signals up or down. Okay, then they'll correlate with the 1 and 4. If they correlate with the 1 and 4, it'll go up. There's the upside. If it's correlating with the 1 and 4 down, got down, down, it's going to go down. That's just, man, that's it. I'm telling you, they correlate. When they correlate, it's over. You'll make money right out the gate. You won't have no more squirming bunghole trades. Just don't never buy it right up there. Let it pull back down to the orange road. These are orange road trades right here. Okay, until you get real strong signals like this, then you take them off the orange road in 15. Same way right here. When you got real strong signals, let them come down. Let them. Okay, let them. It actually came to right there. Okay, take it off there. There you go. And this is every day. Once it comes up, take it down. When you got a 1 and a 4 that are correlating with each other. Man, it is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. There is no reason for people, man, to get into bunghole trades. There is no reason. For me, for you, for Jazz, for Anissa, it doesn't matter. Once these candles go above these roads right here, it takes a 1 and a 4 to get them back down. Remember that. This is putting all the rules together. Okay? Okay? Correlating. When they bust the long-term BB bands, they'll do big-time retracements. You see them on the 15, and you'll see them on the 1 and 4. When they correlate, it's not a bunghole trade. Now, since they've busted all these bands going up, what do you think's going to happen? Huh? You're going to get 1 and 4 correlating for it to go back down. If you don't get them correlating, they're going to go up some more. That's just the way it is. And this is every day, guys. It's every day. It's like the UC. If you get a 1 and a 4 right here, going back up, because it's busted the BB bands, it's going to go back up. And then it'll go above that orange road. And it's like it's guaranteed win every single day of the week. Right now it's ranging. You don't want to mess with it. Right now, so, unless you just want to take a trade right off that BB band right there. If you hit that, you don't have nothing opposing it. It's beautiful, guys. But I just want to let you know this, guys, and everything, because we got this, and you just take and put these little simple little rules together, man, and correlate it just like I showed you. You'll walk out the gate making money. Walk out the gate making money. Paper trade it. Paper trade it. Practice it. Get it down in your brain. But this BR, baby, I am shining off with part 2. And I'll holler at you in class.